Why would Dominique, well, we know she texts her brothers and his friends to come shoot your up. But why would she, after everything goes down, you're in jail, why would she, allegedly she text, or she tweeted and posted on her social media, giving the death chair. She tagged the NFL, she tagged the Winnipeg Bombers. Why would she go out of her way to tag these teams and ask for the death penalty for you? I mean, how emotionally scarred was she? Like, why would she do those things, if I can ask that?
In my opinion, I felt like she was looking for clout, to be honest with you. Because it's like, you put this whole play in motion, and then things didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out, and then the first thing you do is to go try to paint this narrative picture on social media, knowing that you put it in motion. Like, that's just what it is. I felt like she was looking for clout, like, and she got it, obviously. Like, now you all over the nation, you nationwide.
Your belief is that you're in this committed relationship and you're happy with your man. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair to say. Even if you go through ups and downs or you're uncertain, I still believe like we're together and, things happen. But yeah, I'm still committed 100%. No, I'm lying. I'm not lying.
Why did you enter Mr. Rudolph's phone?
Because I felt uncertainty for that whole month I didn't see him.
So it was your impression at that point that if he's not seeing you, he might be seeing someone else?
Correct. I was kind of saying, like, I think we should take a break just for the simple fact that I wasn't seeing him and it really wasn't a lot of communication between us now. Daryl pulls up, his brother. So when he pulled up, his phone was on the couch and he went outside.
When I go inside the house, Dominique's standing up with my phone in her hand, and she asked me who's Skylar. That was a friend that I met in Tallahassee, and then I went to try to reach for my phone, and she kept it away from me, so I can tell she was mad. She threw my phone and just broke it. The screen cracked, it's black and everything. You can't even open it. I asked her, I was like, "You doing all this? Let me see your phone." And then that's when she started spazzing out. She started hitting me.
Donkey of the Day for Thursday, June 8th goes to Dominique Jones. If you don't know who Dominique Jones is, she is the reportedly married girlfriend of former NFL player Travis Rudolph. Yes, I said reportedly married former girlfriend, and I'm putting girlfriend in parentheses because if you are married and you got a boyfriend on the side, you are an adulterer. The key word is infidelity, a cheater, and you may believe you someone girlfriend, but you just a sneaky link.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
This is how an evil, insecure, lying, manipulative, deceptive, disgusting, sloppy Jezebel can ruin your life. Destroy your whole life, but still prance and waddle around like she's somehow a victim. That's how Dominique Jones tried to position herself. You have to watch my reviews on her testimony. The links are below for you to check them out after this video. The prosecutor tried to paint Dominique out to be some innocent, loyal, committed girlfriend. She kept drilling being his girlfriend and infidelity as if Dominique was a victim of being cheated on and Travis was coming for her. That was very important for them to establish that because she was hoping that women on the jury could relate to being cheated on so they could dismiss everything that Dominique did.
I just meant in the entire situation of him cheating and things like that, I'm not the girl that's gonna go for it.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I have.
And was that to Mr. Rudolph?
No.
Was it to another man?
Yes.
Was Mr. Rudolph aware of your relationship with that other man?
Correct. Not the marriage,
yes?
but he wasn't knowledgeable about the marriage, but he was knowledgeable about the relationship.
So what happened between you and your husband? Had you been broken up?
Yeah, we were legally separated. We're just separated.
All right. And at some point you have become legally divorced?
Yeah, I'm divorced. That was the plan from way back then.
So before even
Before even anything, it's just personally wasn't my business to tell or to expose to anybody else, you know what I mean? And I felt like I didn't need to.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Whatever happened in the past is the past, and I don't need to bring that into new relationships. That's how I felt.
Were you trying to deceive Mr. Rudolph by not telling him about the marriage that was now in shambles, essentially?
No, there's no deception. No, I'm lying. I'm not lying. You can look up a marriage. There's no deception at all.
Had you been asked about being married to the gentleman that he knew you were in a relationship with before him?
No, I told him everything about the relationship, but no, I never told him I was married, but he never asked.
This is so ridiculous, by the way. He didn't ask? This woman really believed that she had no obligation to tell him that she was married to another man. Crazy thing is, this wasn't even made out to be a big deal. The woman lied by omission of truth. Yet she's talking about being 100% committed to Travis? And this is supposed to justify her getting mad over another woman, destroying his cell phone, putting hands on him, hitting him with a trophy, destroying his PlayStation, running out the door, putting hands on him again, picking up bricks to break glass, hitting him upside the head with an alcohol bottle. I mean, this Tasmanian devil ripped through them, then called her brothers but didn't tell them any of that.
Were you aware before you left for Mr. Rudolph's house that your sister had smashed Travis's cell phone?
No.
Did your sister tell you prior to going over there to have a talk that she hit him over the head with a trophy?
No.
Did your sister tell you before you went over there to have this chat that she smashed his PlayStation?
No.
Did she tell you that she picked up a tequila bottle and hit him over the head?
No.
Did she tell you that she called Tierney, his sister, and threatened to have him killed?
No.
Did she tell you that she called his mother, Linda, and made threats to her as well?
No.
You didn't know any of that?
No.
If you had known any of that, would that have changed what you did?
I'm unsure.
No, but what she did tell them is that Travis slammed her and her BBL on the ground twice. I still don't believe Travis slammed her on the ground. For all I know, Humpty Dumpty just fell off the wall. But even if he did, is he not supposed to protect himself?
How are you going to protect her by going over another grown man's house at midnight and park a block and a half away? How are you going to protect her at that moment, sir?
It wasn't necessarily protecting her in that situation. It was more like defending her honor.
So it's not protecting now. Now it's about chivalry, her honor? Is that what you're telling us?
Correct.
And what gave you the right to do that?
I don't know, my mind. I woke up and I wanted to do it.
You would do it again, wouldn't you?
No, I won't, actually. I really won't.
I'm saying that my brothers are gonna come and they're gonna see about the situation. That does not mean nothing physical. That does not mean anything violent. But the situation is gonna be spoken about because I am his sister. No, I'm lying. I'm not lying. So once I realized Travis actually shot at them, I deleted the message where I said shoot his shit up, because now it looks ridiculous that this actually happened, and then I said that message.
You're not just trying to distance yourself, right?
Distance myself from what?
Well, you didn't want anyone to know that you were communicating with them because you didn't want to get in trouble.
Get in trouble for what?
Well, you could have been in trouble for setting this whole thing up and setting this in motion. Weren't you concerned?
Setting what up? Your client shot 84 rounds. There was no shots back. What did I set up?
Well, you sent somebody to go shoot him, didn't you?
Did he get shot?
You sent somebody to shoot him, did you not?
Did he get shot?
All right, Ms. Jones, you had to answer the questions, not ask them. All right, next question.
I'm saying that my brothers are gonna come and they're gonna see about the situation. That does not mean nothing physical. That does not mean anything violent. But the situation is gonna be spoken about because I am his sister.
You just sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
I didn't say shoot him.
You sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
Correct.
Tell me what the shit is.
When you're angry, you say things. I'm sure everyone in this courtroom has said something when you're... I'm trying to speak. If you want me to answer your question, you have to let me answer your question.
Well, if you were responsive to my question, I wouldn't have...
All right, answer the question, please.
Okay. Can you repeat your question?
Question was, what does mean in the context of that text?
Anything but him.
Okay. So it could have been his brother?
No.
It could have been the house?
Nothing violent toward a person.
It could have been his mother's house, right?
I was upset and my adrenaline was running and I said something that I didn't mean. That's the bottom line of that.
Sebastian's family overcome with emotion during today's hearing as the court reviews pictures from the scene of the crime. Sebastian was found wounded inside a car. A medical examiner says he had 10 gunshot wounds.
And he's sorry that a life was lost, but he's also sorry that someone tried to take his life and his brother's life. So he's confident he's going to be vindicated and get back to his life.
Rudolph faces first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted murder. Prosecutors argue the charges are justified because Rudolph fired his gun while the 4 men were driving away. He faces life in prison if convicted.
Video does not lie. Before Travis Rudolph even gets to his brother, all the men have run back to the car door. The door then closes and the vehicle immediately starts moving. Travis Rudolph isn't even in frame yet. He's not even close enough yet. And then you see him and then he starts shooting. He's clearly the one moving forward as that vehicle is backing up. Clearly. Video doesn't lie. The video does not lie. The defendant starts shooting after the vehicle had started backing up and moving away. Why do I keep stressing this, ladies and gentlemen? Because it is important. How can you claim that there is a threat to you? You must do this. You must be judge, jury, and executioner if they are getting away from you. If they are moving away from you, how do you prove necessity? How do you say it absolutely is necessity? I had to do it. I had no choice when they are getting away from you.
You just sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
I didn't say shoot him.
You sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
Correct.
State of Florida versus Travis Rudolph. Defendant. Verdict. We, the jury, find as follows. As to count 1, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 2, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 3, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 4, we find the defendant not guilty. So say we all, the 7th day of June, 2023, in West Palm Beach, County, Florida.
Praise to the Most High. Hey. Praise to the Most High. Praise to the Most High.
He was clearly acting in self-defense, and the wrong people were on trial here. They should not have had Travis sitting there. They should have had these other characters, including Dominique. They're responsible for Sebastian's death. But unfortunately, in this county, I don't have any power other than to represent Travis. If I did, I would have charged all the other people for many other crimes that they committed.
As for the prosecutor, you can clearly see the incompetence here. Why would she go after Travis? If she really wanted to get a conviction, she would have prosecuted Dominique, Keyshawn, Chris, Tyler, not Travis. It didn't make any sense. And even now, after all of this, where are the charges for them?
Thinking about anything regard to the victims, and could you tell us what your freedom means to everybody here, both your family and the victims, including the family of Sebastian, Jean-Jacques?
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but hold on a second.
Yeah.
You said what the prosecutor said and made a statement about the victims. He's the victim. His family's the victims. There's no victims named Jean-Jacques in this case. He got what he unfortunately deserved legally, and unfortunately his friends were in charge. So the victim is sitting next to me, and I want to make that clear when the prosecutor made a statement to the public that they respect the jury, but their heart goes out to the victims. Well, they got it wrong, and they still got it wrong. This man's the victim.
Dominique committed so many crimes that night. She lied and manipulated all these morons to defend her honor. They should have never gone over there, especially not knowing the truth. Then Dominique tried to tell Travis and his brother that they will be the ones going to jail when she found out Sebastian passed away. Ma'am, Sebastian's blood is on your hands. This flamingo tried to destroy Travis. She went on social media talking about giving Travis the death penalty, tagging the NFL and the Canadian League that he was about to go play for. She knew what she was doing. She was trying to ruin him. She initiated, escalated, set up all of this, but she still wasn't satisfied. She wanted to make sure that she completely destroyed him. Then after she testified, she tried to talk to Travis, but his attorneys blocked that. And I agree with that because Travis should never speak with this evil, wicked woman again. She almost got him 4 life sentences. After this video right here, you have to check out my reviews of Dominique's testimony. I have the links below. Go ahead and check that out. I'm happy to hear Travis said that he had no communication with Dominique and is going to stay that way. I mean, do you know how many men went through this same situation, but they didn't have a competent, smart, or fair jury like Travis did? Prosecutor Francine, where are the charges for Dominique? And pick up her brothers too. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below. Special thank you to Felix. I appreciate you, Felix, for all of your support, as well as Ben and Finish My Math. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.
And it said the devil came also with them. Now they were hanging out with the devil. If you are righteous and you hanging out with a devil, you would easily see the difference between you and that party.